And now it's Samsung's turn on round smartwatch. This is Vishnu. Welcome to JJ. During IFA 2015 Berlin, Samsung unveiled its latest smartwatch, Samsung Gear S2. The circular smartwatch is first of its kind from Samsung, and it follows in steps of other circular smartwatches like Moto 360, Pebble Time Round, and more recently the Huawei Watch. The Samsung Gear S2 comes in three different variants: the standard Gear S2, Gear S2 Classic, and Gear S2 3G. Our Gear S2 review focuses on regular sporty look Gear S2 and the more traditional looking Gear S2 Classic. Coming to the build quality and design, all variants of Gear S2 are round and have two physical buttons. One goes to the back and one goes to the home screen or to launch an app. A rotating bezel that can be used to navigate the Tizen interface. Both the Classic and standard Gear S2 are made up of metal. They have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 covered their 1.2-inch AMOLED display. The main difference of the Classic model is slightly lighter and bit thinner than the regular S2 and has a more traditional and less sporty look. Gear S2 Classic has ridges on edge of the bezel while the standard S2 bezel is smooth. Both rotates as smooth as each other. The Gear S2 Classic has a leather strap buckle with a regular pin eject mechanism. This means switching bands on Gear S2 Classic is easy and you can substitute any 20mm bands for the one it comes with. On the back, Gear S2 has a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 with a heart rate sensor in the middle and the stainless steel case around it. Overall, the watches are very well designed, looks and feels very accomplished. The Gear S2 Classic is compatible with any standard 20mm watch straps. Both versions are IP618 certified and featured with NFC and Wi-Fi. The Gear S2 watches sync via Bluetooth connection on the phone, although Wi-Fi works fine on both. There is a little reason you can use it because it requires more battery power than Bluetooth. Gear S2 has a fully circular 1.2-inch Super AMOLED display with 360 by 360 pixel resolution, which produces a very high pixel density of 302 ppi. Black watch faces looks exceptional on AMOLED screen, which is also more battery friendly than the LCD screen, even if they tend not to be as bright outdoors. There are 17 preloaded watch face designs and some nice customization options, such as ability to use a picture from the gallery to create your own watch face design. The screen is surrounded by very thin on-screen bezel. The benefit of rotating bezel that it matches the circular interface of the watch, so the rotation of the bezel actually matches to the movement of the screen. The bezel makes a click feedback as it rotates, so you are not just spinning it but moving it incrementally. This makes it even easier to navigate long lists or the menus. There are about a dozen of screens on the Gear S2 by default, a notification area to the left of the watch face, and several dedicated app screens on the right, like S Health, Weather, Calendar, Heart Rate Monitor, and so on. You can swipe between the menus or screens using your finger, but the rotating bezel makes it easier to navigate quickly. With the two physical buttons, the top one takes you to the back and the bottom one takes you to the home or launch app. The Gear S2 has just over 2 screens of app icons arranged around the edge of the display. The Gear Companion app of Android is pretty decent, offering tweaks to watch faces, app notification control, Find My Gear, App Watch, Gear App Stores, settings, and ability to simply push media to the Gear S2. Fortunately, Gear S2 is perfectly capable of displaying your app notifications like WhatsApp messages, but you can't respond them back, and Google Now Cards is still showing up right on the schedule. You will have to install a few Samsung apps to get started, the Gear app and the Gear plugin and the Gear accessories services. You will enjoy the Tizen interface, but limited app support was frustrating. One thing I must note that because one of the Gear S2 main selling points is its compatibility with non-Galaxy devices. The Gear S2 will work with any Android devices running Android 4.4 KitKat and above as long as it has 1.5 GB of RAM or more. It is important to note that Gear S2 works with standard Google API for apps. Naturally, Samsung has put a high priority on S Health on the Gear S2. There are health-oriented watch faces and a number of software features geared towards getting you active. On the hardware side, Gear S2 has a number of sensors. Gear S2 features 24 hours activity recording, auto recognition of activity type, inactive alerts when you are not active, automatic heart rate tracking, and increase the frequency during exercises. Watch faces that change reflect how active or inactive you have been. Other sensors includes barometer, accelerometer, gyroscope, and ambient light sensor. Samsung Pay is also supported by Gear S2 variants for touchless smartphone payments in stores. The Gear S2 specs includes dual-core 1 GHz CPU with 4 GB of internal storage, which has 512 MB of RAM. The Gear S2 also features Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.1 and NFC. Exclusively, 3G version has a speaker to receive and make calls which supports eSIM, also GPS capabilities and 20% larger battery compared to others. But we have issues with Gear S2, S2 Classic constantly dropping their connection to the phone. This is a huge problem. Overall, I have pleased with the performance of Gear S2 and I didn't notice any of the jitters or skipped frames you something get with Android Wear. But at least Android Wear you get a stable connection with the phone, and if it does drop, it pairs again easily. Samsung Gear S2 battery is quite small at just 250 mAh, but Samsung claims of 2 days battery life as well justified with the occasional Wi-Fi connection. After a full charge, we got 33 hours out of the S2 before it dies with Bluetooth only connection. Of course, the screen brightness and the color of the watch faces results. We actually used the black face and set the brightness to 5. If you keep the screen dimmer and didn't check your watch as often as we did, then you might easily get 48 hours even consistently paired with Bluetooth. The Gear S2 also has a power saving mode which will drop you to grayscale watch face. Kill Wi-Fi, limit performance, only let calls, notifications or messages through. If you need a watch face to last several days rather than the usual 1.5 to 2, this is great, but it kills fun on the watch. The Gear S2 comes with a little nice wireless charging cable. Similar to the one you get Moto 360, interestingly the Gear S2 charges in Moto 360 Charger 2. With the Gear S2, Samsung has produced a really compelling alternative to the current Android Wear smartwatches. In many ways, Gear S2 is the most appealing smartwatch, but the apps and connectivity are problematic. If the apps you live with aren't available in Tizen, this is not the watch for you, at least not right now. Connectivity stability is another huge issue. The combination of two buttons and the rotating bezel to control is impressive. Despite technically being first of its kind from Samsung, Gear S2 feels surprisingly accomplished. The Gear S2 has numerous excellent qualities, but deciding whether it is for you will come down to whether you are happy to use Tizen apps rather than the Google apps you might be more familiar with. Coming to the positive points, extremely well made, spinning bezel, solid battery life, sleek and minimal look, works with non-Samsung phones, IP68 dust and waterproof resistant. Coming to the negative points, limited apps, as far as it's not good, vibration feels a little weak and connectivity issues. A price of 300 to 350 is pretty standard for a smartwatch of this caliber. But the Samsung really needs to fix the connection stability problem and add more apps to consider buying this. But I would recommend you to wait till software patch or more apps arrive before pulling the trigger. Thanks for the Smartphone Cafe for the review on it. Do comment your questions and suggestions. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel and follow the social media links in the description to keep in touch for more technology updates. See you guys in my next JJ video. This is Vishnu signing off. Stay good. Jai Hind.